Now, because of their commitment to not only community service, to walking in the color guard with us, to being a part of the challenge, we were able to raise $2,500 to ensure that the veterans here in Kansas can access the care they need immediately when they're in crisis. That in itself is a mission accomplished. And there's still more mission left, but it's because of them that we've made it this far. Muhammad, go ahead and step forward, Muhammad. Muhammad has done every single ruck march that I've done. I asked the cadets the very first time that I rucked, I said, any of you guys want to come down, come on down. I said, it's going to be all night, wasn't it? That was all night. That was 22 hours long. 22 hours. He carried about 30 pounds with him every minute of the way. In fact, my old butt, come the next morning, I was walking slow. And the Marine in me was like, I'm going to keep going, right? He was running circles around me. I mean, granted, he took an hour-long nap during about 3 o'clock in the morning. But I did want to acknowledge the fact that he is the only cadet in the city of Wichita who has completed a 22-hour and the only cadet who has completed all of the road marches. Go ahead, step back. You're not Since I took over, I wanted to make sure that every unit that comes to these gets acknowledged, that these guys don't go home and they just be that. It's done. I'll see you next year. And so I wanted to start a unit citation. And this year is the first year that I actually come out and present these to each of the high schools that came. And it truly speaks the truth. It says, for your achievement and contributions to helping end veteran suicide, Southeast High School JROTC Buffalo Battalion has completed a 6-hour ruck march together. Just as veterans have to be together with the community to reach that help they need. We did this together. I'm proud of you guys. Proud of you. Who's got the camera? Perfect. Okay. As I come down, guys, if you can just slide to the left once I'm done with you. Okay. I'll just step up. You guys will take a picture here. No shorts? Oh, no, you are wearing shorts. Goodness. Wore shorts to Branson in the winter. I'm never letting him live that down either. Perfect. Hurrah! Right.
Okay, so we're going to do this again next year. We supported it for 3 years. Everybody's been doing it. We'll continue to support it as much as we can. So we'll support it next year. So for my underclassmen who heard about this tonight, we'll do this next year and you can be involved with it next year. Cool? All right, with that, this is really hard for me. Very emotional. We're going to start tonight with the senior chords. And this is an emotional event for me because I've been with these kids for 4 years. And, I'm hard on them, but I'm really, they get to know I'm really a pretty softie after they've been around me for, a while. And I will chew their butt and they'll cry and that kind of stuff. But I'll be the first one, there to help them when they have a problem or if they need anything. So they're like my kids. Anyone who's been in JROTC for 2 or 3 years knows that. So it's really hard for me. And I really miss them when they leave, to be honest with you. It hurts me. My daughter goes off to college she comes home about every 6 weeks or whatever. When she leaves, I'm like, oh, this is hard. And that's the way it is when I lose my seniors, to be honest with you. So it's really hard on me. So tonight we're going to do this, and I give all the seniors that have been in JROTC at least 3 years a cord, and they get to wear it with their graduation. So with that, if you would go ahead and call the members one at a time, let me give them the cord, and they go back and handle the next one. Okay?
Yes, sir. First we have Cadet First Sergeant Sidney Cameron. We have Cadet Captain Dwan Seconda.
Okay. When Lindsay came to me 4 years ago, she was so shocked. You couldn't believe how shocked she was. True or not true? I took her to basic training type summer camp, and she came back and would not shut up. She's been here for 3 years now, and she's bold, she's in your face, she stands up for herself, and she's going to be a Marine. She's in basic training. What day? July 11th. I'm super proud of her. I can't wait to hear all of the exploits and all of her great accomplishments that she's going to do.
Next we have Cadet Master Sergeant Jordan Wyrick. Get up here and get my face, I don't care.
Okay, Jordan, very confident, very involved at school, swimming, bowling. She's doing something all the time. And that's how most of our kids are. I've got kids in here. This came from soccer practice, softball practice, etc. I mean, our kids that are in JROTC, they're doing all kind of things in the school. And that's the way she is. Great personality. I see her being interviewed by someone all the time. The paper. I saw her with a movie camera in her face the other day, or a camera from who's doing that? BTV, the school video people. So she is super confident, and that's what this program does. I mean, it builds super confidence in these young people. She's going to go up to, where do you think you're going? Where do you think she's going? Wichita State next year, and she is going to do great. And I can't wait to hear about all this.
Next we have Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Mia Delatorre.
Oh, yeah!
This is Mia. She oozes with personality for sure. No, she's our battalion commander, and she had a tough task this year. She graduated at midterm because they did the 4x4 where you took a whole lot of extra classes or whatever. They just met. It was crazy. But she still came in and did stuff, took care of the battalion, and she's like a daughter to me. Several times I'm like, you can come live with me if you need to or whatever. But she is awesome. She's going to go to junior college up north, Ottawa, and go to school up there. She doesn't know quite what she wants to do yet, but whatever she does, she's going to do it well, and she's going to be an expert in it. I'm excited to hear about all the wonderful things she does, and she better stay in contact. You know, as close as she is to me, she's a lot closer to First Sergeant, and I know that I'll at least be able to hear what's going on through First Sergeant. Love you.
Our next cadet is Cadet Sergeant Major Grace Kyle. Our next cadet is Cadet Staff Sergeant Carter Krager.
Okay, Carter has been in JROTC for 3 years, but he would have been here 4 years. He had to go to another school for a semester or whatever. But Carter, he is super smart, super helpful, probably the most caring young man I've ever met. Just a guy that would do anything to help anyone. Exactly what we're looking for in JROTC. Super, super helpful, super nice, kind, and I mean, wow, he's going to go off and be a farmer somewhere, I think. He's going to
Yes, sir.
He wants to be a farmer. He's been in FFA. Now, we have the only FFA program in Wichita, and he's been in the Wichita FFA program ever since it was brand new, and he's very involved in that, which is cool. I was in FFA when I was in high school, so we have a lot in common, and we spend a lot of time talking about things to do with farming, which a lot of other people don't really understand that stuff. So, hey, you're a super person, you know I love you.
Next we have Cadet Captain Kyle Luke.
I love Oh, there he is. Kyle Luke, super smart. Now this is his brother. Kyle Luke.
Almost.
So I don't want you to get confused with Kyle Luke being super smart. This is his little brother, Jacoby. Kyle Luke couldn't be here tonight, and he asked his brother to accept his award for him. Kyle Luke is actually in the National Guard now. Is that correct? Okay, so he has joined the service. He's going to serve his country. He's done that, and he works about 40 hours a week. Some of you have kids like that, I know, that work pretty much full time when they were going to school. That's him. So he's not here tonight because he's working. Give this to him for me. Give him this here for me. All right, get up. All right.
Next we have Cadet Private Caleb Luber. Next we have Cadet Captain Nigel Degla. Next we have Cadet Staff Sergeant Cody O'Hara. Next we have Cadet Captain Xander O'Neill. Next, Cadet Captain Daisy Perez.
You're dirty. I know, right? This is Daisy. Very confident, as you can see. I'm telling you, these kids, are, by the time they graduate and they're done, super confident. That's what this program builds. She can do anything. What are you going to do, though? Because I don't really know. Tell everybody what you're going to do.
I'm going to KU for nursing.
She's been going to WSU Tech all year studying nursing. So, going to college, you got your CNA?
CNA.
CNA, okay. Super smart. She's going to probably be running some hospital somewhere and telling doctors what to do and that kind of stuff. Love you. Okay, who's next?
Next we have Cadet Tiffany Farber.
Tiffany kind of ghosted me for about 6 months, but that was okay. It was crazy during COVID. But she's in JROTC for 3 years and super involved, marched with us, got several pictures of her. When y'all get done here, don't leave, parents, until you go down and look at the On the left down the hall here, that's our trophy case down there. And you'll see several pictures of her holding trophies and stuff. Super good marcher and involved in some race.